Well, hello there. This one's going to be a little bit later than the rest are because we did some shopping and I should have really did this video sooner. But anyways, welcome to Lisa's Crafts. I am Lisa, your host. And I'm working on fingerless gloves. I had a picture of the one that I did in the last video. I didn't bring it over the other one. So, but I'm working on the cuff of the mate to the one I was working on yesterday, and I will be showing you that tomorrow because I want to finish set. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow. So, and this video is going to be a little bit different because I had to put up box, the Mahjong box, to hold the camera where it is. I'm gonna have to figure out another stand. I have the other stand, but I kind of want to leave it in the house in case I want to make a video in there. There's a knot in my yarn. There's a knot in this yarn. Oh my goodness. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh my goodness. There's a literal knot in here. Well, to work that out. There's a knot in the yarn. That sucks. There. I think I got it now. No, I don't. Yeekers anyways. Should have brought my needle. There. I didn't take pictures of the other mittens I have finished because it's like smoky today. It's like overcast, but it's smoky because we can smell like pine. I don't know. We smell like pine burning or whatever. I have no idea. Anyway, it was like that. It's been like that for the past 2 days. Don't know what's going on, but anyways. At least we got the knot out. I am going to finish. I finished them. I finished the second one of these today. And the rest of this one I kind of want to work on camera. So I might do a video earlier tomorrow and show you some of the workings on it because I'm doing different stitches for each section of the fingerless glove. So anyway, I hope your day went well today, because it's Thursday. I have to do school shopping, so I'm probably going to do just clothes shopping for school for my daughter. She goes to a private school, and we have to make sure she has certain clothes because they have restrictions on what she can and can't wear. We did some of it today. She bought herself a really pretty sweater. Anyway, that's what I did today. Plus some grocery shopping. I went and got some food. I am going back to being vegetarian. Kind of on and off. I eat meat here and there. I kind of want to cut back on it a little bit. I kind of feel better when I do that sometimes. So I guess I'm a sometimes vegetarian and a sometimes meat eater, I guess, kind of sometime thing. Anywho's, I'm just starting working on the cuff here. Yeah, I do want to finish most of this video. Most of this on video. So I'm probably gonna work on some of it tomorrow, and we'll since I'm using my phone, I can like pause the recording and like do a little bit and then pause and then do a little bit. Because this phone has this feature. And I just want to work on that stuff. Yeah, I want to start working on more things. Like, I want to do more clothing. I want to do, I still want to do the creatures and stuff, you know, the, or anagami, or whatever they call it. I can't pronounce it. But I love doing that. I'm still going to do dragons and you know, like all those things. I gotta make some small cat toys for my very large cat who prefers small cat toys. I don't know why, he's kind of weird. He does not live out here. He lives in the house, so I'm getting some working time here on this. What are you working on? What kind of projects are you all working on? I would love to know. I think I'm gonna start doing like do some other videos too, you know, like work on certain things on certain days and then work on other things on other days. That might be kind of cool. Like do one day where I work on like bags and stuff, you know, like crocheted bags, and do another day where I work on like jewelry or something, or stitch markers, which by the way, I have stitch markers available in my Etsy shop. Okay, I made them. Well, you could say I assembled them because I didn't make the beads. I bought the beads and the metal findings and put them all together. Okay, but I have some really nice ones. I want to make more. Because I have some like horse beads and I have some dinosaur beads, and I'm thinking about, you know, putting letters on them. And I do actually have that in here. Okay, I have it like, there's like cupboards above this booth that I'm sitting in right now, and I keep my beads up in there. Some. I have a lot. I have a lot in my basement that I have to like start, you know, bringing over here and working on stuff. I want to work on different things, like make days that I do different things or whatever, you know, like do granny squares on a certain day, you know, do stuff with granny squares. I can't talk. Or make clothing on a certain day, you know, like work on clothing things. I'm umming a lot and I can't talk lately. It's really bad. We're just gonna go through a lot lately, as you all have, you know. I get that. Yeah, but if you have a chance, go check out my Etsy shop, because I got quite a bit of stuff that I have for sale, and I want to start. I want to start doing some washcloths too, and like do sets of that, you know, and start showing people that when I pack up stuff, like do like when I pack up someone's thing, maybe do it on TikTok or on here, or both. I mean, not show anybody's address or anything, you know, like I have a map. I should really go bring it over here, because I could like put it up on one of the windows in here, because this one window I can't open at all because of the awning. I have an awning on this camper. They said it's in really good condition, but I haven't taken it down to look at it. I'm not too worried about it really. But like I said, I didn't pay a lot for this camper. I got it because I want to be able to do stuff without disturbing my family members. Because I share a house with my son and daughter-in-law and my daughter and my grandson, and I would really rather have my own space where I'm not bothering them, you know, or vice versa, you know, give them some space. So I have to get a sign though that says on the air so they don't like come over here and like interrupt videos. They know I went over here to do a video, so because I told them that, I said I'm going out to do a video, so they all know. Not that I don't want them to stop by out here, because you know it's cool and stuff. Yeah, I want to start doing things. And again, if you hear crickets or frogs or birds or thunder, it's because my windows are open in here. Not all of them, because I don't open my front. If I feel there's going to be bad weather, I'm not going to open the front shield of my camper, because it only has one guide on it to hold it open. When it's weird. Anyways, it only has one on that side, and if the wind gets too rough, it's that one side that is holding it up gives out, and then I damaged part of my window. I mean, the window didn't get broken. I bent the metal on there, which I was able to bend back. Thank God I have jewelry pliers. So girls, don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't have a pair of jewelry pliers. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And don't let everybody make you feel bad because you have a stash of yarn. Oh, I just find that terrible. It's like, if you're working through your yarn and you're like either giving your stuff away or selling your stuff, or you're doing markets, or you just enjoy crocheting, don't let anybody tell you that you're hoarding yarn. There are sheep that they're shearing them and they're throwing the wool away. I mean, that should tell you something. Why aren't they making it into yarn? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and it's okay whatever you work with. If you work with acrylic, or if you work with specialty yarns, or specially dyed yarns, or whatever, it doesn't matter. It should make you happy. Whatever you're working with should make you happy. Somebody shouldn't be telling you that, oh, I don't like that stuff. You know, that's they're entitled to their own opinion, and they're entitled to using whatever yarn they want to use, but they're not entitled to tell you that you can't use that stuff. I enjoy working with all kinds of fiber. I've worked with some really rough stuff, which includes carpet yarn, to some really nice alpaca yarn. I've worked with it all. I've worked with cotton. I've worked with really nice cotton. I've worked with cotton, well, that has sticks in it. How it had sticks in it, I don't know. But I've worked with some really nice stuff. And I hated that everybody's making everybody feel guilty about having stuff. Yeah, you can't take it with you, but you can leave it to somebody else. um, I try to keep my stash under control. I have bins, and I have a bin that I want to work through that I have in the back bunk. I have it back there, and I will be working through it. And then when that bin is empty, I'm going to reload the bin and start all over again. I enjoy crocheting a lot. It's just that I've been really procrastinating on a lot of stuff. And I've had the last few weeks, actually the last couple of months have been pretty rough. I have some mental health issues that I had to work through, and I'm getting better, and it's going to stay better now. And our family had some pretty bad crisis at the beginning of this month. It just how it was. Um, if you want to do something, pray. Pray for my sister that her house isn't as damaged as it might be. She was in the Menasha tornado. Her house has some damage. I guess they have like red tags, green tags, and yellow tags. And red tags means your house is condemned. She got a yellow tag, which means her house needs work and needs to be inspected. There were a few in her neighborhood that had green tags. They were lucky. Nobody was hurt. My sister wasn't hurt, other than her property being damaged. But she was very lucky, and yes, she was home when it hit. We just had some really, really bad luck. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. She's doing all right. And my son's okay too. I mean, he's doing really well. He was in a motorcycle accident the day before the tornado, but he wasn't hurt that bad, other than a broken wrist. He's recovering. He's back to work now, but he still has a broken wrist, so they put him on light duty. But he's going to be doing okay. The only loss that we really had was one of our barn cats, and she was up there in age, and she ended up with upper respiratory, and I thought I just didn't get the medication to her in time. It happens. I didn't realize by the time I noticed that she had it, it was too late. Cats get it all the time, especially barn cats. They're notorious to have it. Usually they survive it, but sometimes they don't. We buried her right away, so I still have her son here. He's doing really well. The rest of my kittens are doing really well. They were actually on top of one of the barns here, which it's a building they live in, and the roof is like, I think it's like 4 feet off the ground. So I had some stuff leaning up against it, and they climbed up there and they were investigating it. My barn kittens are doing super, super well. Our cats that are in the house, which we have 3, they are also doing really well. They don't get along, so they're back to separate rooms. We thought we could introduce them to each other and reintroduce them, and it just didn't work out because the one got out and attacked the other cat. It's just these two don't get along at all, so we keep them separate now, but they're doing really, really well now where they are. I hate doing that, but it's better than having them together fighting. And Hermes is my cat. He gets along with everybody. He visits the other cats from time to time, but he usually is downstairs. He's pretty much got the run of the house. Yeah. But he's doing well, and I also got this camper so I could heat it and get a dog because I really want a dog. And I can't have a dog in the house because my son's allergic to dogs. So, but I did find a whole bunch of eggs, and I got one chicken laying in the chicken coop. And in the nesting boxes. One. The rest lay everywhere else. I've discovered that the Americanas I have are not very bright. They lay their eggs out in the open. It's in the corner of the house, but it's not hidden. And I cannot eat those because they have a bad smell to them, so they were thrown away. The other one, I found their nest the first time, and I collected it, and I got rid of those because I wasn't sure how long they sat there. And now I found their new nest, and I know those eggs are good. So they are sitting in a bucket because I found 29 eggs. Today I actually found 45 eggs today. But 15 of those had to go in the trash because they were not so friendly. But it's okay. It happens. I'm surprised I didn't see that sooner there. Because I walk right past there when I do the trash. But I didn't do the trash last weekend. I didn't do it. Somebody else did. So they didn't see it. I gotta go count this. But it's in the adventures of having chickens. Oh, and every time I would bring stuff out here, my rooster would attack the item I was carrying out here. He is my roosters are actually not that mean. I've picked them up and petted them, got them to know that I'm not going to tolerate their sassiness. But it was kind of funny. They were attacking the items that I was bringing over here to put in here. I gotta count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got a few more rows to do yet. And then I can crochet this cuff together. I want 18 of these sections. Yeah, pray for my family. That's the best thing you can do. But if you want to support me on my videos, please go to Etsy and purchase my items. Most of them you can see being made on here, because I do make them. Maybe not all of them, but I do try to make some of them online. I'm gonna try to do that more often, like make things so you guys can watch me like make it. I'm just on a fingerless glove kick. I don't know why. It just am. And these are like long ones. They're going to be, this one also is going to be almost up to my elbow. I'll probably bring this tripod in the house, so when I work out through the day I can record for tomorrow. I know this, like I said, this video is going to be released really late tonight because I I went grocery shopping, and I should have did the video before earlier in the day, but I wasn't planning on going grocery shopping today. I was planning on doing it tomorrow. But my daughter wants to go to a couple of clothing stores. There's like 3 of them she wants to go to. She wants to go to Ross's, TJ Maxx, and Kohl's. Kohl's, we usually just go there for like socks because they're kind of expensive. She likes her Nike socks, and that's the only place we can purchase them at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got one more. One more. Oh, 2 more rounds. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yeah, this is the band, so it stretches and it stays on your arm. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 rows, which would make 36 rows. Okay. I'll chain 1 because we're gonna attach this. Sorry, my hands are starting to fall asleep because I got it up like this. I'm trying to see the stitches at the same time too. And I got quite a bit of light in here. This is kind of a dark yarn, so I mean, because I got the hall light on. I got the light over the sink on. I got the light in back of you on. And the light above you on. But I don't have a light. The light bulb by my shoulder here is burnt out. And I can't get it out. I have to wait until my son gets better and he'll be able to pull them out. Because you got to kind of twist and pull. That still doesn't mean it's going to work. It might be like malfunctioning or something. All right. We're going to go a little bit over 30 minutes here. Because I just want to get this section finished so I can switch to the next color tomorrow. Oop. And what I'm going to do is, now that I got to the end, I'm going to chain one, and we're going to flip it so that's tucked in there. There. And then then I got to go the opposite way of where I was. Oh. Sorry. My box just jumped out. We're going to let that go, and I will finish this tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to this channel. Please hit like. Don't be afraid to share these videos with people you think might like these. Don't forget to subscribe. I already asked you to subscribe. Sorry. Leave a comment. Always love to hear from you. I look at all of them. Even if I don't respond to them, I do look at them. And I will be catching you tomorrow. Bye for now.